Hello and welcome to Sampson's Judo. Thank you very much for watching. Today I'm going to do a very interesting technique for you. It's called Kani Basami, which basically means scissor throw. It's a controversial technique. It is part of the Kodokan syllabus, but unfortunately in many sports it's illegal. But it's a beautiful technique, and it's important that we allow these techniques to stay alive even though they've been ruled out through bureaucracy. But anyway, this is Kani Basami. Hope you've enjoyed it, and we'll explain it how it works. Thank you. Okay, so that was Kani Basami scissor throw, and you can see why it's called the scissor throw, because the legs are going in two opposite directions. Okay, so how does it work? It's not that difficult. Basically, I need to turn in as if I'm going to do haragoshi, ashiguruma, or guruma. So it's what we call a twisting action. So from here, your right foot will come halfway in between Uki's legs. So it's a small step to the middle here. One. As you do that step, there's a slight pull forward with the hand. It can't be over exaggerated, because if you pull too much, Uki will step forward, which will get in the way of what I'm aiming to achieve. So it's a small step forward, and we know when somebody is slightly pulled forward, their automatic instinct is to go backwards. If you push someone backwards slightly, they want to come forward. So I'm using his movement to my advantage. So it's a small step and a little move with the wrist, smooth forward. Your left foot will come back, and it should be slightly in front of Uki's position. Do not make the mistake of stepping all the way back. It needs to be in front, and there's a reason for that, because I need to push off from this leg to create gravity to take Uki backwards. So let's break this up. One. There's a small step. Two, your leg will come up across his thigh, and it should be just underneath his obi, his belt, across here. My toes have to be extended. Do not step too far away, because your legs will then be too deep. So I need to be here because I need my hips to be close to him. The further away I am, the weaker the throw. So my hips is what's going to push Uki backwards. So I need connection with the hips. So we have 1, 2, slightly in front, 3, not low down. Now what I need to do now, the sacrifice I need to make, is to get this leg behind Uki's knees, just behind the knees, across here. So what's going to happen, as I push back with my leg, my other leg's going to go the other way, causing Uki to bend down. And then just before he gets thrown, my left leg has to lift Uki up very high, because I need to lift his legs off the ground. It's very similar to me grabbing his toes and just bringing him up, because that's what's going to create the throw. I need to lift him up. So both legs have to go opposite forces. My right hand, which is holding onto the lapel, will also assist by pulling back. So what I'm doing, my aim is to push the shoulders backwards, but bring the torso this way. So two opposite forces, and with my own body weight attacking Uki will create the dynamics for this throw. So let's just show you how it works again. Okay. So we have a grip. You've got to let go. 1, 2, 3, and then if you're learning this for the first time, what I like to do is you can put your hand down to help you, to support yourself, so, up, and you want to go in this position. You can see the position. I'm right behind his knees. My foot's up on his thigh, and then my hand action is to break his balance. And then I need to twist by looking the other way. Twist, pull, and then lift his legs up. This extension is very important. Don't allow the legs to stay down. And for an instant, he's actually trapped. I'm squeezing tight. So from here, I can overturn and go into transition. It's a technique that I love a lot. I used to do it a lot, and unfortunately, the people in power have diluted judo to the point where so much of good judo we can't do. But we can in the dojo. We can practice everything. Nobody can stop us practicing good freestyle judo. So this is Kani Basami. If you put those little points together, it's not very complicated. It's a very good technique, especially I used to do it a lot when people very bent over and they're stiff and they're keeping themselves away from here. I don't need this hand for Kani Basami. If Uki's bent over from here and he's keeping himself or not letting me grab this hand, it's a good technique. Just come across and take Uki back. So let's just go through the key points again. As always, you can do left or right. It can be done this way. Okay, can be done this way. Yeah. So 1, 2, 3. So key points: foot to go in between Uki. Rear leg, don't go too far back. It has to be slightly forward. Toes pointing in the same direction. Do not allow your toes to point this way when you go into it. I think that's where a lot of the mistakes are. That's why people get injured knees, because the twisting, which is in the wrong angle, could actually hurt his knees. So make sure your toes are pointing same direction, because I need to get behind him. And that's what I'm looking, I need to get behind him. To do that, I need to be able to turn my hips, toes pointing this way. Very quickly, 1, 2, up, and then behind, across here, use your hand action, and that should create the throw. Okay, I hope you've enjoyed. That's Kani Basami, scissor throw. Go away and practice it. Uki, all you need to do is to do a shiro kimi, which is a rear break foot. Relax, keep your chin tucked in. It doesn't hurt that much. That's the reason why we do Ushiro Kimi. So if you know your Shiro Kimi, there should be no problem you being thrown in that throw. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed it. That's Kani Basami, scissor throw. Thank you.